Hey, my name's Harry. And life is difficult, as I'm sure you've established if you're watching this video. But it will get better. Life is tough, and it sucks. And I know that if you're watching this video from the title, then you've got a plan, and you know what you want to do. But give me a few minutes to let me try and change your mind. I'm 16 years old. I grew up in a council estate, or a council house anyway, and then I moved. Social services said I had to. As I said, I'm 16 years old. This was almost 10 years ago. But in these 16 years of living, I can no longer count the amount of times I've been told to kill myself on my two hands. I can no longer count the amount of times that I've been told that I'm worthless on my two hands. And I can no longer count the amount of times that I've been told that I'm a waste of space and that no one will love me on my two hands. Even sadder than that, as human beings, the more we are told something, the more we begin to believe it. The saddest thing of that being that now I can no longer count the amount of times that I thought they were right on my two hands. That I've wanted to give up. And that I've wanted to just not have to deal with it anymore. That I've wanted to give up of, as I said. And if you're watching this this video from the title, then that's how you're feeling. You want to give up. Don't. I know, it's easier said than done. As I've said, I've been there. You mean so much to so many people, and I know I may not know you personally, but I know that there are people out there who love you, and there are people out there who care about you. You feel alone, and I know that. You feel like you're the only person in this universe, and you're not. There are so many people around you who will support you and who will care for you. You are an individual. One individual in this whole entire world, yes. But you are surrounded by millions of other individuals. And loads of those people care about you and want you to be okay. Some people just have weird ways of showing it. Those people who have told you those things that have made you feel like you do, they are the people with the problem, not you. This took me years to realise. But they have the problem. And for a lot of people who say things like that, their problem is jealousy. Because they can see that you have a future. And they can see that you are such an amazing person, that you have a really bright future ahead of you, full of laughter and love and friendship and all the things that they crave. But you can't see this because you're blinded by the hate that they give you. And I understand that. The words that come out of their mouth, they hurt. The punches that they throw, they hurt. The threats that they say, they really hurt. They scare you, and you're scared. And I'm scared for you. Not because I know what you're going through, but because I know that you want to throw away this amazing thing that you have, which is life. Now, I don't know what your beliefs are. I don't know whether you believe that, God created you, or that maybe you just believe in science. But what I do know is that no matter what you believe, you've still got a life. And you may not think it's much of one, but you can make it. When I wanted to give up, I didn't see life as anything special. It's a thing that many of us take for granted. But when you take a minute and look at life, when you breathe the sea air or the country air, when you feel the grass beneath your feet and you feel the rain on your skin, you think how amazing it actually is. I could list thousands of reasons for you to stay alive, but it probably wouldn't help you because you're so adamant about what you want to do. But let me just tell you something. In 40 years' time, you could be sitting on a sofa with your kids, heck, even with grandkids, telling them about these little round discs called CDs, showing them your wedding photos, and telling them about the time that you fell out of a tree and you bumped your head. Telling them about these fascinating things called cards. It's all done online then. Telling them about how British and American politics collided in 2017. Telling them how you were there to witness this. And telling them how maybe you struggled as a teenager. Maybe you struggled in your early life, but you made it, and making them proud. In 40 years' time, you could be in that country that you hold in your heart. You could be meeting that person that you've idolised for years. You could be singing a song that you wrote on national TV. You could be a published author with that one book that you always dreamt of writing, or you could be famous on the internet for making that one video that you always wanted to make. You could be telling stories to children about how they're not alone, and about how that although life may seem difficult, you know what it's like, and that you got through it, and so can they. We can't afford to lose any more people, especially amazing people like you. And I hope and pray that for our benefit and for yours, that you reach out and that you tell somebody tonight how you're feeling. Because I care about you, and although I may not know you personally, every life is worth so much. I recently lost a friend to suicide, and it really hit a nerve with me. I felt guilty. I felt like I hadn't done enough, and I felt like I wasn't there for them. I felt angry. How could they leave me? I felt saddened that they'd gone, for their family, for their girlfriend that they left behind. I don't want that to happen to another person. I know it seems like there's only that one option and that one way out, but believe me, there is another way. You talk to people, you get the things you need, you get the help you need, and you live life to the absolute maximum, and then in 40 years' time you hit me up and you say, Harry, you were right. I've just told my grandkids that I love them, and they said they were proud of me. I wish you all the best, and I hope that I hear of you in 40 years. Please stay strong. Life is worth living, and it will get better.